Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to build the car in my summer car. Last video I showed you how to build the engine. So today I'm going to be showing you how to build the car in my summer car. Let's go ahead and get started. The car is not that difficult, but you do have to pick up the tires from the mansion. I will show you where the mansion is, guys, whenever I get to that part. So, loading mods in year 1995. Oh, whenever it says loading mop, it's not actually loading an actual mop. I just have an app called Modern Optimization something. And I don't remember. Let's look real quick. I got a lot of mods. I have a backpack mod that's super useful. Firewood collider, fishing mod that never worked. Light switch markers, modern optimization plugin. Sorry guys, I'm kind of losing my voice. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, put the beers to the side. I had a little tower with them, but I guess they got knocked over. Let's go ahead. No, I was thinking about building a tower, but I don't want to waste time. This video is already probably going to be pretty long. So, I said in the last video, I recommend you guys get the ratchet set. You don't have to have it, but it makes things a lot quicker. So, I recommend you get that. But you don't have to have it. Also, I recommend you get the radiator. You don't have to have that either, but the car does overheat extremely fast. So, I do recommend you get the radiator. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and put in is the driver's seat. Now, I could be wrong here, but I saw somewhere that, I saw somewhere that, the sooner you put in the driver's seat, the sooner Uncle comes. The guy with the blue van, because, it's something that the game reads that, whenever you put in the seat, as soon as you put in the seat, the game automatically does a random number to when Uncle will spawn, if that makes sense. So, like, say you or me putting in this driver's seat. As soon as you put in the driver's seat, it spawns a random number. It might be like 1,000 seconds until Uncle spawns at his house. If that makes any sense to you guys. So, yeah, it also, I think it does that with a couple of other parts, like the passenger seat, and I think maybe the rear seat. I don't know why it does that, and it might not do that. I might just be pulling this out of nowhere, but I could have swore I saw that somewhere. So, we're going to go ahead and put these in. Both the seats, passenger and driver, are going to be a size 9, and there are 4 bolts total on each seat, so total 8 seats. I mean, no, sorry, 8 bolts. Same with the rear seats, except the rear seats have 2 bolts instead of 4. Where's that last one? There it is. Alright, now we're going to take the rear seats. There we go. Put the seat forwards. They're both on the ends here. 2 bolts, size 9. Okay, there we go. Now we can start working on the actual car parts. So the first thing we're gonna go do is we're just gonna go ahead and jack it up. I don't usually do this, but sometimes whenever you put the car together and sometimes you put in pieces, the car like bounces around. So, oh, I have a phone call. Oh, Grandma. I love Grandma, but I never do her, whatever she asks me. Because most of the time I don't have fish. It spoils. Or sometimes I just go there and she's not out there, so. Or you don't have to jack it up much. This is good. You probably don't even need that either. So the first thing you're going to need is the subframe. there's going to be 4 bolts on each one of these sides, and it is a size... Oh, why is my mod not working? Oh, I didn't have the tool out. It's going to be size 10. Four bolts, size 10 on each one of those little things sticking out. Alright. Now we are going to need this right here. Steering rod? Steering rack. We're going to need this steering rack, and it goes around... Oops. Goes around like this. There we go. And there are 4 bolts size 9. One, two, go around to this side, 3, 4. Okay, now we can go ahead and put in the steering column. And it goes in like this. Here we go. Let's see. There are 2 bolts, size 8. One, 2. I'm pretty sure that's it. There's nothing on the end here. Oh, there might be one there. Oh, nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, now we can go ahead and put on the steering wheel. Right here. This is just the stock steering wheel. Here we go. Now... Oh, I got another phone call. See what that is. Oh, hay bale job. I'm probably never going to do that job. It's so, like... honestly, it's just not worth it. I'm going to go ahead and eat and drink first, too. But, I mean, it's just not worth it. You gotta move, like, 20 hay bales around the entire map to this one farm. And he only pays you, like, $3,000-something, I think. Which is the exact same as the wood job, where you gotta deliver wood to some guy. So, I'm probably just never gonna do it. But if you do it, I'm pretty sure it unlocks a job where you can, like, move a harvester, and you can, like, deliver it somewhere. Except it's just, I don't know how much it pays, but it's just, like, a really, really slow job. The harvester only goes, like, 15 kilometers an hour, so it's just a really, really slow job. Something to do if you just like to drive around slow and enjoy the scenery. But I'm probably not going to do the hay bale job just because it takes so long and it's just not worth it to take that long doing a single job. And he doesn't even pay you that much anyways. Okay, now we're going to need the wishbone. This is the front and left. Go ahead and put that one there and get the other one. Right. And go ahead and install it. There we go. It is a size 10. 2 bolts, size 10. Go. Oh, I thought I had it. There we go. Okay, now we gotta go and get the other one. Alright, now we are going to need the... Let's see, these right here. We're gonna need these. The, what are these called? The spindle. Okay, whoa, why is it like that? It's glitched out. Maybe I need to raise it up more. It's not supposed to do that. Why is there a bolt on the bottom? There's not supposed to be a bolt on the bottom. I don't think there is. Is there supposed to be a bolt on the bottom? Pretty sure there's not supposed to be one down there. I don't know, maybe there is. Let's go ahead and see what size it is. Size 12. I thought it was supposed to stick out the middle right here, and then you put in this half shaft, and then whenever you put in the half shaft, then you tighten up the bolt. But I guess not. Could have swore that's how it went. But whatever, as long as I tighten the bolt. Okay, we'll go ahead and add that one. It was a size 12. Right down here. Maybe it does go there. I'm not really sure. As long as we get the bolt. I mean, I can always look at my poster in here. I've got a little poster in here that shows me all the part sizes, how many bolts there are, and the size. So I can just go to the S's, spindle. There's one bolt, size 12. So yeah, we got it. We got it. Now we can get the... Oh, this might be the one I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, I think this is it. Oh, yep, this one's it. Okay, so whenever you put on the disc brakes are next. Whenever you put on these, don't screw them in yet. Don't bolt them in. First you... Oh, man. First you put them on, then you get the half shafts. Okay, so I just have that messed up. I had it backwards. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and get the other one. Now we screw it in. It is a size 14. One, two. There we go. Next we're going to need the struts. Here's the strut front left. And here's the strut front right. Now these top bolts, I think are a size 7. Nope, I was off by a lot. Size 10. So the top bolts are a size 10. There's some more on the bottom too, so... There we go. Let's go ahead and get inside the engine bay real quick. Just that way we can see these bolts. It's easier to see it from in here. They're size 9. 3 bolts on the top of the struts. 4 bolts on the bottom. Top ones are size 10. Bottom ones are size 9. Here we go. 4 on this side. 4 on the other side. Next, we are going to need... I don't know what they're called. I know what they look like, I just forgot what they're called. So. These. We're going to need these. The rest is for the back. We're going to need the steering rods. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to need the front left. There we go. Size 12. There we go. Size 12. And there aren't any bolts on the ends here. But, as you can see, there are bolts here. Those are a size 14. That is how you align the wheels. So that's how you align these to make them straight. Because if you don't, and you try to drive the car without aligning those, it's just terrible. I've tried doing it, and the car turns so much, like on its own. It is just terrible. You want to align those. As soon as I get the tires on, I'll show you guys how to align those. There's a... You can go to Fleetari, and you can pay him to align the wheels. But honestly, it's just not worth it. There's a way you can do it. You gotta go, like... It's just basically counting. You gotta go all the way one way. And then you gotta go back the other way. Like 40 clicks or something like that. So, I don't remember what it is, so I'll do it as soon as I get the tires on. And I'll show you guys where the tires are too, or the stock ones. You can go to Fleetari, and you can get him to put you on some new tires. I think you need to do that to pass inspection, actually. So these are going to be, a size 12, I think. Yep, size 12. These are called the trail arms. There we go. 2 on each one, size 12. Okay. Now we are going to need just making sure I got all those. Now we are going to need the drum brakes. Go ahead and put them both on. There are 1 bolt on each, and they're size 14. There we go. Now we're going to need the springs. And the other spring. And now we need these shock absorbers. And there are no bolts on these springs, by the way. There are 3 bolts total for the shock absorbers. And they are... Oh, can't get this one in. They are going to be a size 6. 3 bolts, size 6. There's 2 on the bottom. And then there's 1 up here in the trunk. Okay, there's 2 bolts, size 6, and then the one up in the trunk is actually going to be a size 12. So there's 3 bolts total, 1 is a size 12, 1 is a size 6. There we go. Now we are done with the front and the back wheel thingies. So now we can go ahead and put in the dashboard. First, you're going to need to put in the clock gauge, or if you have it, the RPM gauge. And there's going to be 2 bolts, size 7. There we go. Now where you're going to need the radio, or the CD player if you get it. It's in the shop catalog. There are no bolts for these radio. Now these go into the dashboard. Wait, no, actually you have to put the dashboard in first. There we go. And there are 2 bolts on this, size 10. And there's 1 in here in this glove compartment. And that's all. So now we can get the meters. And we can go ahead and put them on. Oh shoot, it looks like I completely forgot to do this. So the bolt on the steering wheel is a size 10. I am sorry guys, I completely forgot to do that. I guess I just put in the steering wheel and then forgot to tell you what the bolt size was. That is my bad. But the steering wheel has 1 bolt, size 10, And the meters have 2 bolts in the glove compartment, and they are both a size 6. Okay, now we can go ahead and put in this handbrake. Here we go. Here each is size, or there's 4 size 8. Okay, and then there's one more at the end of that brake lining. Right, we might not be able to see it. Need to pump up the jack more. The car's about to fall off the jack. Man, I can't see it. Ah, this is going to be a pain to get to. I should have... Okay. We need to go ahead and get the wheels. Actually, no, we can go ahead and put in the radiator first. Then we'll go get the wheels because I cannot see that, brake lining bolt. So I need to get the wheels and then roll it into the garage. And then I'll be able to get down in there and I'll be able to see up under it. So that way I can see the brake lining bolt. There are 4 bolts on the radiator. What size do I have? Size 7. 4 bolts on the radiator, size 7. And then we're not going to put on the hoses yet because I think you need to wait till you put the engine in to put on the hose. So we are going to go get the wheels. I will show you guys how to get the wheels and where they are. So the wheels over here on the map, they're in a mansion. So here's Fleetari's. Here's your house. You got to drive along here all the way down this dirt road, and then as soon as you come to some turns, you got to take a left. And then on this 4-point intersection, you got to take another left. Keep going straight until you get to here. It's going to be a 3-point intersection. There's going to be Fleetari's car shop on the right and some guy's house on the left. And you're going to want to take another left all the way until you cross the bridge. And then you see this house on the right, and it's going to have some boarded up doors. So what you need to do is you need to bring this sledgehammer. Do not forget the sledgehammer or you won't be able to open the doors. So you're going to want to bring this sledgehammer with you. And that's how you get in the doors. And whenever we get there, I'll show you guys. There is a wasp nest in the mansion. And you have to be extremely careful for the wasp nest, or you will get stung. And you don't want to get stung. I don't think you die, but you just cannot see anything. So as soon as we get there, I will show you guys how to not get stung, but still get tires. So that's how you get there by car. But if you want to go by boat, which is faster, because unless you have Uncle's blue van, the only things that you can take to go get the tires are the moped, which isn't that safe, or the tractor, which is very slow. So you can take either one of those, but those are slower, so what you can do instead is you can take the boat. It's quicker, but it's kind of boring. So I recommend you take the boat anyways, even though it's a little bit boring. So in order to get there by boat, the dock is going to be around here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go out from the dock and then just drive right. And then you want to make sure you kind of end up somewhere right here. So that way you can just go like along the edge to the river, or you can just go straight to the river if you can see it. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to end up like right over here, because then you won't know if you have to go this way or this way. So you want to end up here, and then go left, or if you want to go just straight to the river. So I'm going to take the boat, and I'm going to get some potato chips, because those do not spoil, and a beer. And I'm also going to take the sledgehammer. You don't forget the sledgehammer. I am also going to bring some 2-stroke fuel for the boat. And if you're wondering how I'm holding this, guys, it's because I have the backpack mod. You can see it down at the bottom left. I can turn it off or on. Yeah, I can show you guys how to get mods too. I mentioned that in my last video. But you guys are going to have to ask me to, because otherwise I probably won't. I don't know, I might. It's just something else I have to do, instead of just making a video on a different game. I'm losing my voice. Sorry guys, I just had to cough. I didn't want to make it too loud for you guys. So here's the dock. I don't think you can see the river from here. So let's see. It's going to be along somewhere over there. I don't think it's anywhere past there. That's the church for the shop. Pig's house is probably right there. So I'm going to say it's somewhere over there. So that's where we're going to go. Take the boat and start it up. First gear. And I'm just going to drive so straight from the dock, I'm going to take a little bit of the left, and I'm just going to go straight this way. So it's a little bit to the left of that little part of the land jutting off. So I'm just going to go this way, because hopefully it'll be far right enough to where I'll either go straight to the river, or I'll go a little bit right of it. So that way I'll just know to go a little bit left. And then I'll go left along the bank, and then I should just be able to see it. So I'm going to go this way. And I will meet you guys whenever I get close enough, or to a point I want you guys to see. Alright guys, so I went ahead and just stopped here real quick, because I didn't take any turns. I just took that little bit of a turn right here because I wanted to show you guys this. But what you saw from before, I just kept going straight like I showed you. And right here, a little bit to the left of where all this open land is the river. You can kind of see how the border of the trees open up, and that right there is the opening of the river. So we're just going to go ahead and head straight for that. I don't see the entrance here, so I think it's straight on the left of those trees, and it comes in at a little bit of angle. So there's the river, and I'll meet you guys whenever I get into the river. Whee! Alright guys, it looks like we are coming up on the entrance to the river. So I was right, this is the river, the opening in the trees. You guys need to look for that whenever you're looking for the river. It's just an opening in the trees. You can see whenever you're looking at all the other trees that there's going to be a lot taller trees. And it's going to look like a border. So you want to look for the gap in the middle of those borders. Just like this. And you can see trees, more trees of the border off in the distance. But they're going to be like gray almost. Like there's fog in them. Because they're going to be farther away. So that's what you want to look for. And you just want to keep following this river until you find a bridge or a dock. And you want to park at that dock. And then that's where you find the wheels. But before we find the wheels, I want to go to Fleetari's shop, and I will show you guys some parts he has lying around his shop for the GT Satsuma. Just that way you guys will know what those are. You can switch them out for any of the parts I've already put on if you want. I will probably use a couple of them on the car just because I like them or I want to use them. So I'll go ahead and show you guys where they are. Here's the dock. And then you're just going to want to park right here. You don't have to do it perfect. It don't matter. I'm just going to stop right here. And then you're going to want to get off. And then that way, I'm going to go ahead and drink something real quick while I'm telling you guys this. That way over there is the mansion. You can kind of see it behind those trees. And this way is Fleetari's shop. I'm just going to go ahead and stop here so that way I can get those GT parts for the car. Oh, whoa. That is Green Car Guy. I like him. He picks you up if you need to. If you're anywhere on this dirt road and you need a ride to get back home, you just sit on the side of the road and have your thumb up like this and just wait for him to come by. And he'll stop and you just get into his car. And then he doesn't bring you directly home unless that's the way he's going. If he's going that way, he'll go to the store, turn around, and then go back to the home. If he's going this way, he'll just bring you straight home. So, I like him. And he does it all for free, too. So, I really like him. He's gotten me out of a couple really tight binds. But, right over here, whenever you come to this Fleetari's shop, this is his car. He lets you use it if you're getting your car repaired, because he can't use your car while he's doing something to it. So, he loans you his car, and he's just right in here. But on the right side of his shop, over here, right next to this broken semi-truck, it looks like, Gifu truck, right next to this Gifu truck, there's going to be a radar buster on the ground next to this toilet. Behind this yellow car, or on the right of the yellow car, there's going to be 2 long coil springs. And then on the other side of his shop, the left side, right under this bus stop, it looks like, you're going to find a GT steering wheel and a GT oil cover, or rocker cover, or something like that. I can't fit in through this way, so we're going to go around this way and squeeze in next to the tractor. Okay, no, we can't go through there either. Maybe we can go between the green car and the tractor. Oh, okay, so apparently you can just walk through that car, because that makes sense. And you can just reach in, and, oh, maybe we can lean in. Okay, there we go, we just got it. Here's the GT steering wheel. I like the GT steering wheel. I'm probably going to switch it out. I also like the rocker cover, so I'm probably going to switch this out too. And then you just walk straight through the green car again. And we're going to go ahead and go to the mansion. So you just want to go straight down this dirt road, over the bridge. And you're going to want to look right. And there's the mansion. Just so that way I can save time on this video, I'm going to go ahead and skip straight to whenever I get the mansion. That way I can save time and then I won't bore you guys. Alright guys, and here is the mansion. There's a little water spout here if you need to drink something. I'm going to go ahead and drink because my thirst already went back up. And now, here's how you get into the mansion. And then here's where the sledgehammer comes into play. So you're going to want to hold the sledgehammer, hold F, or click F, and then you're going to want to go up to the door, and then right click. And that's how you break down the doors. So you're going to need to break down both doors. Actually, no, you only need to break down one. But I just broke down 2 anyways. And then up here, up these stairs, there's nothing else in the house. I've already searched it multiple times. There's nothing else in the house. It's just look around to look around. There's nothing else in here. You can't grab these tables or seats. So upstairs is where the wheels are. And you guys can see the wasp nest right there. You can see a wasp coming out right there. That's cool. I didn't know it did that. But yeah, so that's the wasp nest. Don't go near it. What you want to do is you want to crouch and you want to go right along the side. Right over here. Don't go near the wasp nest, because you will get stung. Oh, yep, you can hear him. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I have the audio turned down, so that way you can hear my voice. But you can hear them. They kind of sound kind of weird. It doesn't really sound like a wasp. I mean, it kind of does sound like a wasp. Like they're flying by. But if you hear it, just know that you're okay, because they aren't gonna sting you unless if you see your screen, your screen gets really, really small, almost like your eyes are closed. If you see that, then they stung you. But if you just walk right past them, right on the side of the roof, like I just did, you're gonna be okay. You won't get stung. So that's how you get the regular wheels, and they have to have a certain amount of treads to pass inspection. And whenever I get back to the house, I will show you guys how to check if they have enough treads on them. I think they have to have like a value of 60 in order to pass inspection. So if they don't, you'll have to bring them to Fleetari and get more wheels. So now we're just gonna go back home the same way we came, out the river, and then basically just left a little bit and then straight, and then as I get back home, basically pretty much just the same way we came here. It's not too hard. Getting here is probably harder because you don't know where the river is, but you know where your house is, if that makes sense. So now we're just gonna go back home. Got the wheels, the GT parts. So I'm gonna show you guys which direction to go in case you still need help getting back home, because yeah, I don't, because I've done this so many times. I know what the house looks like. I know which island it is to get back. So I just don't need help doing this. But whenever I first started playing the game, I 100% needed help doing this, because I had no clue where anything was. I had to take a picture of the map and then print a picture of it. That way I knew where I was going. So as soon as you come out the river, you can see right there where, yeah, you can see it right there where there's like an open spot right there. And then you can kind of see how the edge of the trees, you can see them better than the way you can back there. That's because the part where your house is on, like comes off of the main part into the lake more. It's almost like in the middle of the lake. So that part sticking out right there, the part that you can see better with the open part, that's where your dock is. That back there is like the highway. You don't want to go back there. You want to go right there. So I'll meet you guys whenever I get back home. And yeah. Oh, I just ran out of gas. Yeah, so you guys definitely want to bring some extra gas with you. Luckily, I did bring gas. So I just ran out of gas and just shut off automatically. So I can just go ahead and put in some more gas. We are almost home. Just a little bit farther. So we're just going to go ahead and put in some more gas. Man. Okay, now we just gotta let this fill up. Be careful you guys don't run out of gas, because if you do, you're kinda screwed, because then you have to swim all the way back home, and you gotta push the boat too. It's not that hard to push the boat, it's just a whole lot longer to get back home, because there's no way you can pull the boat, because you can't get the car in the water. So yeah, so just make sure you guys bring gas. You want gas. And I'm just gonna go ahead and top it off. And there we go. Man. I didn't mean to do that. I was putting my hand onto the mouse, and I accidentally clicked the right click button, which just threw it into the ocean. So, another point, don't throw anything into the ocean, because you will never be able to get it back. Because your character actually knows how to swim, and so if you jump in the water, he won't just go straight to the bottom of the water. And you can't swim down either, so whatever you drop down there is now stuck there forever. Unless you use my summer editor and you teleport it somewhere. So just don't drop anything in there. That's a shame I dropped that in there because I was going to reuse it. Because it does have a little bit of gas left in it. Even though that I topped the boat off. At least I didn't do that while I was filling up the boat. Because that would have been bad. So, I'm just going to go ahead and go to the house now. Okay, and here we are. Home sweet home. Finally. So now we can go ahead and get everything out of our backpack. There's the beer. Sledgehammer. I actually didn't use my potato chips whatsoever. So we can just put them back in here. And then we have the radar buster, which we can go ahead and put on. If you put this on, though, just note that if you get stopped by the police, you will get fined with this. All this does is basically detect the police, but if you do run into the police with this on, you get fined. So just be aware of that. Here are the wheels. I'll put those on in just a second. But I want to go ahead and put on some of these parts. So the first thing we're going to put on is this long coil spring. Because it makes the car look pretty cool. It makes it look like it's leaning. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. I think you have to lift the car though. If you have to take off the shock absorbers, then I'm just not going to worry about it. I think you might, actually. I hope you don't. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to just speed this up for you guys. And I'm going to take off both the shock absorbers and then put on the long coil springs. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Okay guys, I got both the shock absorbers off. Hopefully now we can take off the coil springs. Yes, we can. There's the normal ones. Here are the longer ones. There's the difference. And there we go. Oh wow, that extends it a lot. Holy cow. I mean, it kind of looked like a lot, but from the back it doesn't really. Okay, so here's the coil spring. And then, so here's what it looks like with the normal coil spring. And here's what it looks like with the long coil spring. Wow. That extends it a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and put on the shock absorbers, and I'll speed this up too, so that way you guys don't have to wait through this. Alright guys, I just put on the shock absorbers back on, and I just noticed this. For some reason, these are off-centered for some reason. I don't know why they did that. But I'm just going to take them off and then put them back on, and hopefully it fixes it. Hopefully. Oh, nope, it didn't fix it, so I'm just not even going to worry about the next one. I don't know why I did that. But, yeah, I don't know why I did that. So. And next GT part we have, I'm going to go ahead and put these in here so I don't lose them in case I want to switch back. Next, I want to put on the... This is the rocker cover. I want to put on this, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll put it on whenever we put the engine in. Actually, nah, I'm probably just not going to put it on. Probably put it on whenever I get the engine fully done and the car fully done. And do it off camera just so that way I don't waste time. But what I do want to put on is the GT steering wheel. Because I think it looks pretty cool. And it's going to be one size 10. And there we go. So now we can take this old steering wheel. And we can put it back on the shelf. And now we can put on the wheels. Which is what this adventure was all about in the first place. Alright. No, the Satsuma is slipping off. There we go. Alright, and we can go ahead and lower this jack. And bring it around to the front side. That way we can put on the front wheels. Okay, now we just need to jack it up. All the way. This is good enough. Okay, there are 4 bolts each tire, and they're all as size 13. And I'm going to go ahead and speed up each of these bolts. That way I can save time. And I'm going to go ahead and do these 3 tires, and I'll speed it up. Okay, there we go. The tires weren't that bad. I actually did that pretty quick. We can go ahead and lower the jack now. Alright, there we go. And, wow, I like that look. It makes the back look higher. I like that. Now, since we got the wheels on, you can see, you can't really see on that one. Or this one, really. But, the wheels need to be aligned now that we've got them on. So, let's go ahead and align them. I'm gonna look up real quick what it is to align them. Okay, guys, I figured out how to align the wheels, and while I was looking it up, I looked at my recorder, and I am just coming along an hour long recorded. So, this is going to be a pretty long video. I was hoping it was going to be around 30 minutes long, but I don't think it's going to be like that, because there's really nothing that I can cut out except for me going and getting the wheels. But how to time the wheels, you're going to want to... Oh, okay, so you do need the wrenches for this. Where did I put the... Here they are. You are going to need the spanners. You're going to need the spanners for this. And it is a size 14. And for this, you're just going to need to go all the way one way. It doesn't matter which way. But you're going to want to go all the way one way until the wheel stops turning. Hopefully we're getting pretty close. This is going to be a very long video. I apologize for that, guys. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Okay, there we go. So the wheels stopped moving. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll the opposite way 60 times. So we're going to go ahead and do this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
There we go. That is that wheel, and it looks perfectly aligned. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one, but that was pretty long, so I'm just going to cut this out. There's going to be a lot of cutting and speeding in this video. I'm going to be editing for quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Okay guys, I just aligned the wheel, and this one is also looking perfectly aligned, so we're going to go ahead and push it into the garage. This is going to be a very long video. I apologize for that, guys. But building the car is kind of a long process, and you just kind of get through it. Whenever you do it a couple of times, you just kind of know how to do it. Like, so far, I don't... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ah, man, I hate when this happens. You have got to be kidding me. Maybe I can just push it out. Ah, gosh, dang it. I hate when that happens. Make sure that it doesn't happen, guys, because it's kind of a pain to do it, to get it out of there. I just happened to get lucky. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Nope. Ah, it's an ad, of course. So we need to go ahead and push the car to the side more. Nope, right there. Nope, nope, I think I pushed it too far. Okay, at least I got lucky. It wasn't that hard to get out of the hole. So, at least I got... Oh, why am I so strong? Oh, and I'm getting sleepy too. My eyes are about to close. Yep, I'm getting very sleepy. I need to sleep. Okay, come on. Come on. Barely push it. Barely push it forwards. Just a little. Just a little. There we go. There we go. I don't understand why this guy is so strong in this game. Like, he's incredibly strong. He can push cars like it's nothing. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's good. Now we can push it in. Hopefully. Okay, it looks fine. This side has a little bit more, but I think this side should be good. I'm going to go ahead and push the back tire. Oh, no, man. I just messed it up. Great. So the back's looking good, but this needs to be pushed a little bit more. I am very sleepy. I am going to sleep real quick, because that is getting very annoying. Just to make the video even longer. Why not? It's already long enough. Oh, of course, that guy's gonna call me in the middle of the night. Should have unplugged the phone. No, I will not pick you up from the pub. Okay. Now we can get continued on building the car. So you're gonna want to push it in the rest of the way. Be very careful it does not fall in. Okay. We need to push it in a little bit more. There we go. Okay, now we can get that handbrake bolt that we put in at the very start, but we weren't able to reach. Finally. Where is it? Here's the handbrake. Here's the handbrake bolt. There we go. It's a size 5. This is probably going to be a... It depends on how much I can edit out of this video, but it's probably going to be an hour and a half long video. I hope not. I really hope not. Because I still got to put in the engine, and I hope not. This video's already so long. I'm going to go ahead and push this side over a little bit, because it's kind of getting close, and it's kind of scaring me. Okay, now we can put on the exhaust. Actually, wait, no, we need to put the engine in first before that. So now we can put on this right here, the fuel tank. Okay. Fuel tank is size 11. And there are going to be, see, 4 bolts on this side. 3 bolts on that side. There's 7 bolts total on the fuel tank. Alright, got those 4. Now I need to get the 3 on this side. And there's 1 more bolt right here. Size 12. Okay, now that we've got all those, let's see where this goes. There's 1 size 12 for the fuel lining. Right here. Oh, you need a spanner for that one. Gonna need a spanner, a size 12 spanner. If you don't screw this in, you will leak fuel, so make sure you get this. Wait, which way? I need to see which way is in or out, because that, I might have just unscrewed it. Let me check real quick. Oh, yep, I just unscrewed it. Okay. So, I guess you don't have to do that. Oh, wait, maybe... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so you're going to need to screw that in. There we go. Well, we'll know if it's leaking or not. Hopefully we can get it before it leaks out all my fuel. Next. We're gonna need to put in this clutch master cylinder. I've still got so much left of this car, and I am at an hour 15 minutes of recording. I did not realize how long this video was. Time flies by whenever you're doing this. It's gonna be 2 size 8s for the master cylinder. Okay, now we need the other one like that. This one right here. Brake master cylinder. And this one has 2 bolts here and another bolt over here. Oops. And they both hook up to one of these pedals, so they're both a size 9. So the master clutch master cylinder hooks up to the clutch, and the brake hooks up to the brake pedal. Just like that. Now we can put on this lining. I probably need to put in the gear stick first. Size 6. Three bolts, size 6. Okay, so here are the confusing ones. So here we have the gear linkage. Alright. And I need to see how many bolts the gear linkage has, because I just want to be sure. Gear linkage is going to have 3 bolts, size 5. I'm just going to go ahead and get the spanner, just in case we need wrenches instead of the ratchet. Okay, so I see 2 bolts here. It looks like they go into the engine, but I think it'll be okay if we just go ahead and screw them in. I don't see the 3rd bolt anywhere. I don't think that's it. Probably here. No, I don't see it here either. Where is it? Maybe that's it. No, I'm pretty sure there's another one. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's up at the top there. There we go. Got it. Alright, there's all 3 of those. Now we need the... Where is it? Now we need the brake lining. Where does this go? I just had it a couple of times. Oh. Oh, man. I always get it whenever I'm moving away. There we go. And that was the brake lining. Let's go ahead and see how many bolts are on that. Right after I get a little drink. Brake lining. There are 12 bolts, and they are all 7mm. I'm going to go ahead and grab the wrench for this too, just in case it needs the wrench. And let's see, 7 bolts. So it looks like there's 1 here, 1 here, so that's 2. And then there is 1 more here. And then here, so that's 4. Wait, let me see, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, now we can come across to here, and there's 1 here, so that's 5. And there's some here. 6, 7, 8. Nine. Okay, I don't think I... Oh, I fell in here. It's okay, we gotta go back here anyways. So, I'm gonna look under here real quick. I don't see any bolts down here for the brakes. Let me see. Where are the brakes? Okay, it looks like these are the brakes, I think. Okay, maybe there's a bolt here. Nope, no bolt there. Okay, so we have 9 bolts so far. We're missing 3. And there is 1 here. And 1 probably over here too. There we go. That's 11, and we're missing 1 more. Where could it be? Here? It's not here. It's gotta be on the back somewhere. I don't see anything else on the front. I'm not gonna spend too much time looking for this. So... I can't find it anywhere. Wait, 2 bolts there, 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there. Wait, so 2, 4. Oh wait, no, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, come on. There's got to be another one somewhere. Oh, nope. Okay, I give up. I give up looking for it. I'm spending too much time on this already. Hopefully it'll be okay. Now, next we have the clutch lining. And let me see how many bolts this one has. Two bolts, size 7. Okay, this one's not difficult at all. This one's easy. Okay. Here's one, and here is the other. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're done with that. We still got lots to go. Next, we need to put in these electrics. Wherever they go, I'm pretty sure they go on the left here. Here we go. 2 bolts, size 8. Okay, next we are going to need the fuel strainer. I have got no clue where this goes at all. Hopefully it goes somewhere in the engine bay. Oh, there we go. There it is, down there. And it's also going to be a 1 bolt size 8. Yep, 1 bolt size 8. Now we need... Oh, we can go ahead and pop this fuel tank pipe in. Pretty sure there's no bolts on it. I need to get down. Oh, no, 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 no. Too far, too far, too far. That is too far. I don't know how this guy's so strong. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push this side over again. Alright, now we need to put on the handbrake. Okay, now we can... We can go ahead and put in the engine. Yeah, we're ready. Wow, this is going to be a long process. Okay, you're just going to want to lower that down until you hear a clicking noise. We need to move the engine back some more. And lower it down some more. That's as far as it goes. It should be aligned. What? Oh, why isn't it working? Oh, I think I lowered it too much. Yep. Okay, this is difficult. That one's... What? That one's too far. This one's too high. Okay. Perfect. Not even close to perfect. Oh my gosh. They go backwards. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you want to listen for that clicking noise. There we go. And it is a size 10. Oh my gosh. I can't believe myself. There we go. 2 bolts. And as soon as you get both bolts in, it should just click right into place. Where did that bolt go? Oh, it glitched out. Are you kidding me? Oh, you can't be serious. Oh, it glitched out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to edit this out, but I'm going to head and get all of my stats down. So that way I don't die, and I'm gonna save and exit because it glitched out. Because it said that I bolted it in, and I did bolt one in, but then as soon as I bolted in the other bolt, it like moved into place, but it actually moved itself out of place, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit this out. Ah, yes. Okay guys, so my game clearly glitched out a little bit, but I saved and came back and it fixed the problem. It doesn't look like anything's broken, but I do need to screw those in a little bit more because they're not quite all the way in. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a problem. At least I didn't have to do anything else to fix that problem, because that could have been a lot worse. Okay, now we can go ahead and put the engine in. Yay! Oops, I need to go farther. Okay, once you get it into the right spot, I need to go lower up a little bit, but those right there should match up with that little black nub right there. Oh, I might have gone too far. Nope, I did it. Okay, so once you get it in the right spot, the screws will appear, and they are a size 11. It doesn't make a clicking noise like it does whenever the screws appear to the engine hoist, but it's whatever. As soon as you screw in the first bolt, the engine just clicks right into place. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the engine hoist, so that way it's not in the way. There we go. Oh wow, the car dropped down a lot whenever I did that. There we go. And back to a size 11. Okay, there we go. Engine is all screwed in. Now we can put in the exhaust. Let's see how much the exhaust pipe has. How many bolts? 3 bolts, and they're a size 7. It's kind of all over the place. Oh, man. Cannot get this in. Come on. You want to go in? I know. Anytime now. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally. Okay, 3 bolts, size 7. One here, and there's gonna be 2 up here on the headers. Okay, there we go. Now we can put on the radiator hoses. Something tells me this is gonna be a while too. Okay, let's try another radiator hose. Okay, I got 2 of the 3 in. There we go, got them all in. Let's see where they go, if this helps you any. And they are screws to tighten up the hose clamps. There's one on this one. And then one more on this one connecting to the engine. And then there's one on this one connected to the engine as well. And then one down here connecting the 2 hoses to each other. And then another one to the radiator. Okay, now we can go ahead and put on the exhaust muffler. And it's a size 7. Okay, there we go. Now we can probably go ahead and start putting on the body pieces. Yeah, okay, oh, these right here, the panels. So, either one doesn't matter. I'm gonna put on the subwoofer panels. Oh. Okay, that scared me for a second. I'm going to put on the subwoofer panels because I plan on putting on the speakers. Oh, it appears for... There we go. That's where they go. Okay, we can go ahead and start putting on the body pieces now. So the boot lid goes back here. And you just gotta open it up. And then right here, they're size 6s. 4 bolts, size 6. And then, we're done with that. Now we can put on the fender. Here's the right fender. Here is the left fender. And I'm pretty sure that there are 5 bolts, and they're also a size 5 on each. So 3 up here. And then 2 down here. Okay, and that is the fender. Now we can go ahead and put on the doors. Here's the left door. Here is the right door. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, what? What the? Okay. Oh, what? I just screwed that on. Are you kidding me? Oh, what? I didn't even open it. What? Oh my gosh, this game is so buggy. Okay, I should have taken the fenders off before... Yep, I should have taken the fenders off before I did the door. But I don't feel like taking them off now. So I'm just going to lean through. And there are 4 bolts, size 10. On each door. Oh, man. Come on, it's gotta be here somewhere. There we go. Okay, now for this one, since the fender already popped off anyways. Okay, no. Close. Close. Don't open. Don't open. There we go. Now we can screw it in. That is my bad. I should have put on the door before the fender. I did not realize that until now. Now we can put the fender back on. And the bolts are unbolted for some reason, even though I tightened every single one of them. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we can put on the bumpers. Pretty sure they're a size 8. Could be wrong though. Yep, size 8. Okay, and there's a few more things I want to put on, but I am not going to put on the lights or the grill just yet because when wiring the car, you actually have to take out the lights, and I'm not sure if you have to take out the grill and then take out the lights or not, so just to be sure, I am not going to put the grill on yet until I do the wiring. So now we're just going to go ahead and put on the air filter, and it's going to be a size 6. And now everything else should just be pop on. I'm going to put on all the hubcaps because I don't really like the look of the rim with the bolts sticking out. Oh, I like those long coils. I think they made the car look cool with the long coil springs. No, why are you opening? Next, I want to put on the mud flaps. And there are no bolts on these either. That is cool. So this will be the last part. Thank God, this video is so long. Alright guys, if you have made it this far, I just want to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you don't mind, would you consider hitting that subscribe button and at least liking the video, so that way I know what I'm doing is at least piquing your interest. And I will keep doing it. So, yeah guys, please hit that subscribe button and comment anything you want me to make a video on. Whether it be how to get mods, or how to custom make the flags on it, or just anything like that. Thank you guys for watching. This video is going to be extremely long. I apologize for that. I will try to edit out as much as I can, but chances are it's still going to be at least 30 minutes long, and I apologize for that. But it took me really long to make this video. Let's see. I'm already past an hour and 30 minutes of just straight recording, and I'm going to have to edit a lot of this out. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and please subscribe. This is going to take me so long to edit. It's going to take me longer to edit than I took to actually make the video, considering I have to review the video multiple times. So, thank you for watching. I will make a tutorial on how to do the wiring very, very soon. Probably tomorrow or the next day whenever this video uploads. And yeah, see you guys.